Is this a bigger field then?
It's a regulation field, yes, AJ. They're playing at the University of Louisville.
All right, we are live, guys.
So we're ahead.
So where is it that they're playing at? What stadium is that? Who plays there?
Stadium. It's at I think it's Lane Stadium at University of Louisville. So it's a regulation field.
It's a football stadium or a soccer?
Soccer specific.
Oh, so their soccer teams play there.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow. I wonder what's. I mean, looks like those people are standing there.
Yeah, it's a smaller stadium.
It looks like it's like a hill and they're standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it bigger than ours? Antonio's?
No, it's
Where is it like? No, I think it's what 5,000 ish.
But the cool thing that they have is the thing that goes around. That's like the electric thing, like the thing that it's on USL.
the boards.
Yeah.
They put those up. That's put up there temporarily.
Oh. 40.
Yeah, Lynn Stadium.
43.
It's Dr. Mark and Cindy Lynn Stadium. Biggest crowd will probably be broke tonight with 7,047. That's the women defeat Ole Miss and the men defeat Maryland. But it's a lot of standing room on the side.
What's happening?
Shout out to Bean and Cheese for watching. At least we got one person watching.
Oh, do we?
Oh, that's dangerous.
Is there a chat in there, or is there a way to do a chat?
Well, it's on the
I found
on
it.
the actual YouTube feed.
Oh, YouTube. Oh, let me pull up the YouTube.
Yeah, if you go to our YouTube page, there's a chat, so y'all can talk shit. Ooh.
You guys have a lot of subscribers.
Ooh. I don't think so. Talk shit.
Ooh. You guys have a lot of subscribers.
Louis. Oh man,
Do that again.
that was a good shot for Louisville.
Yeah, I think he's ahead of us.
You can play that. That's it.
So what minute are you on? I got 3:40.
I got 4:07, so
I don't know.
I'm a little bit ahead.
Let me see if I change this.
So he's already kicked the ball.
AJ, hold on.
I like his shoes, like green on the bottom and gray.
Whose shoes?
Phoenix's
The Phoenix
goalies.
goalies?
I wonder if any Phoenix. Do you know if any Phoenix traveled out there and they did last time? It's further away, but
they did. Well, there's quite a few of them out there. Now, of course, it wasn't free by the wasn't free free because they had 7 buses that I think went
right
for that here. So
It's you. But I can see me.
you want to be over?
Ooh.
I guess over there.
Oh, yeah.
There, you want to sit over there?
That was a good shot. That was almost a half-court shot from Drogba, man.
Dude, he's just at a different level. Drogba.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna retire, right?
Yeah, this is his last game.
Last game ever.
Yeah.
He really wants to win this.
Dude, how cool would it be for Drogba to go out on his resume, USL Cup champion? Think about that. All the titles he's won to add the USL.
Yeah. Not a bad way to go.
Oh, and
As champ.
I have found it interesting that the San Antonio connection with Forbes and Vega haven't really played a whole lot in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's
Vega, I don't think so at all. I think Forbes is coming in as a late sub.
Yeah, it's very interesting that I don't know if that's something they were anticipating or because you think they'd move for to get more playing time.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't worked out.
Did we have Jason
Oh, we
Johnson?
got somebody from Greece.
Did we have Jason Johnson?
We had Jason Johnson, yes. He was the guy that scored the first goal in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. Hey, can you
Hello to Greece.
The towel right there.
Oh, it's that.
The dog hat, yes.
I'm just hoping there's some goals in this game. I really hate to see a 1-0 or a 0-0. I mean, well, although 0-0 and then going to the late minutes, that gets interesting.
I think there's going to be some goals.
Over-under. What's your over-under on goals?
It's gonna win.
Let's say 2 goals in.
I had over. I said it was going to be 3-1 Phoenix.
Oh, okay. You're saying 4. Not bad.
I think Phoenix is gonna win it. This time you're not gonna win this.
Yeah, JJ went to Phoenix too. Although I think he's had more success than the other 2 guys. Johnson.
Yeah, he didn't,
especially early in the season, right? It was more.
Yeah, he didn't fit here. Yes, he did.
Did we have Jason Johnson's ones like 2006?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew it because I watched 2016 all of San Antonio's goals, and then there was a lot of Jason. I heard Jason a lot, and I'm like, oh, Jason.
2-1 Louisville in the 80th. Bean and cheese predictions. Phoenix rising. There we go. Shout out Baker out there. Yeah, it's so far it's a pretty good game. I mean, there's been chances both ways. Louisville has had 2, and Phoenix rising there with Drogba's almost half-court shot. So.
What if sometimes it changes to blur on the screen?
Hopefully they can keep the space up.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do it.
Do you think the cold will play a part into it tonight?
Nah. I mean, what's the weather out there? How cold is it? Depends. If it's in the 50s or 40s, I don't think so. That's pretty good weather for especially if you're. It sucks if you're coming off the bench because you're out there freezing. But if you're playing, I think it's okay. Although, I mean, Drogba was used to playing in the cold back in his times in Chelsea. Can get a little bit chilly out there.
It's 43 degrees and. And it may even get cold.
Corner.
Ooh.
Let's see what they can pull off.
Oh, they're cheering for Phoenix. I guess the blue and red, red and black. Like.
I'm sure there has to be Phoenix fans out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't been on the crowd.
I saw them when you were getting beers, I think. They're was like there was like a little section.
Well, they might be in that corner over there.
Yeah, I'll probably give them some crappy seats, as they should. Visiting fans should always get the crappy seats.
Even for the championship game, you think?
Even for the championship, they should get the crappy seats. Yes, they don't deserve a good seat. Home field advantage for a reason. Well, at least I'm happy that Cincinnati didn't make it. I think we're all pretty much in agreement with that.
I'm happy and not. I think it would have been an awesome environment to see Denver with 20,000. But yeah,
No.
I don't want them. I wanted Phoenix to go to. Well, I wanted the West to win tonight. But.
Yeah. I'm so happy they're not in it. So does anybody know if they started kicking them out of those USL groups on Facebook, kicking out Cincinnati fans?
I haven't heard of that. Have you?
They should because now they're MLS, so they should be kicking them out. Either that, or if you want to stay in, you have to root for another team and change your profile pic.
Here, can you see
Louisville. What do you think about them? Yeah, the Bean and Cheese says that I think the stadium is better than Slugger Field. What do you think? The pitch is definitely the pitch. Yeah, the field is yes. I'm not sure. As far as the stadium wise, the complex.
It's a nice. It's smaller. Like I said here, that was the complaint from Louisville City fans. Is they can get more into Slugger Field than they can in here. So some of their season ticket members, I don't think were able to get tickets, unfortunately.
Oh wow. It's like that commercial. You got to be faster than that. But it's for the game. I think it's a better decision to have a better game. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, at least there's not empty spots like you see on MLS games.
Yeah, I'm happy that it's.
FC Dallas has empty spots. Columbus during the year had empty spots. So I'd rather show this atmosphere and than a. But the field looks way better. So is Louisville starting next season in their stadium? Is that what is it going to be like?
2020.
Oh, 20. Oh, man, 2020. They still got one more year at Slugger.
I think they just broke ground on it this year, yeah.
Well, that was a good shot. Louisville. What if it's like Tottenham? Aren't they having issues with their stadium?
Yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, they were supposed. I think they were supposed to be in it already, and unfortunately, they're not.
Yeah, so sometimes it's tricky, man. Weather comes into effect. I know. There's a bunch of what I've seen online. A bunch of the fans, they're not going to Wembley anymore just because of that. They're tired of Wembley. I don't know if it's the. I'm not sure. I've always heard that even when who I think who was it that moved out there? Was it West Ham? That moved out there, I think, also. The fans didn't like it either.
Well, it's just a different environment when it's not your home stadium, though.
Right, it's not your home. Yeah.
So I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty. Former San Antonio Scorpion or San Antonio Scorpions player with Kansas City. So where do you think Lopez goes?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
He goes
I was joking around saying he might go to a one of the lower leagues in Europe, Norway or Sweden or something like that, Poland. But I mean, I don't know. Hopefully not Phoenix.
I don't think he would go Phoenix. You think?
I'm hoping he goes back to MLS. He gets another shot at it and run at it. He's proven he can. I think he can start on any team in the USL.
USL wise, yeah.
Yeah, so he has the talent there to do that. So hopefully he transitions back to the MLS and this year has been a help for him. Hopefully.
When it goes on to the screen, which is us two, it's two.
He was in so much pain running and just trying to go through the motions. Today they made the decision that he would not be in the 18. He did tell me, though, it hurts not to be playing in this game, but he really wants the best for Luke Spencer. He said this is his time to shine.
How often we talk about the goalkeeper? You hear it global, it seems like the forward unit, the striker unit is just as strong. Sante on the ground. In the feet of Drogba. Leg slid out from under him in premium real estate. Kyle Smith maybe gets away with one here. Drills the ball to the other side of the pitch. Not happy with the referee's decision.
That's not a look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's foul.
He does get it. Just getting away with it. People argue with the referee. Spencer just making sure if you're going to do it, be both ways, be fair. I don't agree with the ref here. And this, we saw the one from about 50 yards out. Walking apart from 25-30 now.
Oh.
Wouldn't be his first, but could actually be his last. Very safe. Steps next to the ball. Pulling up the socks, stuffing the boots on. He's theatrical.
What minute are you on? I'm on 1850.
1842.
Okay.
Ready to kick the ball.
I'm just a little bit ahead of you.
Yeah.
I changed it to see it on my phone because for some reason my computer was lagging, but not here, not on the chat, but just the DirecTV app.
Yeah.
It kept freezing up on me, so I'm watching the phone. Looks okay.
Yeah, I switched it off of the Xbox because this is a little bit closer. I think the other one I was about a minute and a half behind you.
Okay.
And that's when I'm 15. I got 1915 now. So I think you're 1940 somewhere around there.
Mm.
Oh, here comes the pressure. That's what Phoenix does.
Says he saw his friends here in the local area. He did play Cardinals in the ACC final on Sunday against North Carolina.
Can you plug it back in if you're going back over there?
Oh, there's me pulling it.
The reach of Smith as we reach 20 minutes in Louisville. Blue City, 9 consecutive wins since September 19th. Cameron Lancaster was the player of the month. He drew 25 goals in the regular season. Laid up due to an injury in the first 15 minutes against New York.
Any surprises that you've seen so far in the offseason?
Greg Cochran retired. As you guys know or may not know, Greg Cochran has chosen to hang up the cleats.
Mm-hmm.
Call it a career. What do you think? Did it catch you off guard?
He's one that I thought was a possibility, but I was hoping he wouldn't. But Lopez is the one that so far has shocked me, and McCarthy kind of did. I thought he would go more. Oh wow, there's a train in the background. I thought he would go. I thought McCarthy would try to go elsewhere, not retire. But I think that last concussion, kind of unfortunately put a different spin on it.
Right. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think unfortunately for him coming, because he was worried because he was wearing that protective gear. So.
So the other interesting thing that I'll be curious to see is there's the train again. Is the where the Cincinnati players go that don't go MLS, because they had a lot of talent.
Yeah, they did. What's your thoughts on how many players they're going to keep, or do they switch out the whole
5? Listening to Cincy Soccer Talk, they're probably going to keep 5 or 6. I think they announced 3 already. But Forrest Lasso was one of them, and I forget who the other one was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Bean and Cheese is right. Yeah, that's what El Paso needs in their stadium. That would be awesome with what they're the locomotives, right? The locos.
Yeah, the locomotives. Yeah, they need a train running right through El Paso. Right through the because they're gonna be playing a baseball field, right through that right field.
Yeah. To start out with, yeah. I thought it was awesome that Beto O'Rourke was wearing their cap. On election day, that had to get him a lot of free pub.
Oh, for sure.
So did you hear the disaster that was the Bolds meet and greet, or what do they call it, town hall? They had 3 people show up. One of them was on the staff.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
They had a meet and greet, and only 3 people showed up.
Wow. I wonder where that is, though. I mean,
that team's in trouble, though. Oh!
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure where they're gonna get the people.
Well, especially with their, and I understand with their owner, trying to protect his turf, Epstein, by trying to undermine the MLS team. The problem with that is you're undercutting your base, because if you're fans of soccer, and even for me, and like I said, I don't want MLS. I don't want MLS in San Antonio. I'm not afraid to say that. But to me, you're going to destroy. You're destroying the fan base up there by doing this.
Yeah.
Because there's people that said will not go and support them now at all. Period. So.
Hey, big guy, get away from little guy.
So it's one of those that you're protecting your turf, but at what cost?
Right. I know. Who was it? New Mexico announced a bunch of signings, like 6 signings in a row.
Quality signings too. Although I thought that Michael Reed would have been one of them because he's from Mexico. But I don't know who relation to him, but it sounds like he's going to stay in Louisville,
in Nashville,
or in Nashville. Pardon me, in Nashville for another year. So I was kind of surprised about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, aren't they going MLS 2 next year? Or is that the following year?
Following year.
Okay.
So, but I don't think he's, I think he's too old for MLS at this point.
Yeah.
Is his name Drogba or Blogba?
Drogba.
Do you think Drogba lasts the whole game?
Yes. He's played all playoffs. Outside of the first game where she got subbed out, I think around the 70th minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of awkward because he was a little bit pissed off. And the announcers were like, that's not good, taking out the owner.
Right.
No, not Carlos. No, the one that's on Phoenix. That's good. Like,
oh, Cortez, Chris Cortez. I think he's hurt because I don't see him.
Because he was their striker, right?
Yeah.
He was the main striker for most of the season.
He was battling an injury. Let's see if he's on the bench. Yeah, Frater got to start Drogba. So no Cortez. Oh. Yeah, and I don't see on Phoenix Rising where they have their subs listed. You got to figure he's on the bench though.
Yeah.
If he's healthy to play, because you figure tonight anybody's playing that can play.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, Louisville's missing the Golden Boot winner. I think it's Lassiter, who has 25 goals.
What's a Golden Boot?
The most goal scorers. Yeah, Bean and Cheese. I have seen the pictures of the watch party at their stadium. It looks like that they had put up, I think, 2 big projections, at least 2 that I saw out there, and I know they had a line going in.
In his USL career, that mark this year also has 50th goal this year.
That Bean and Cheese says it's Max.
Oh, hey Max, how are you?
I was like, who is Bean and Cheese? That's a great name, by the way.
You got to call winning Bean and Cheese. So not only does Max win SAFC stuff, I saw that he won something from the Spurs. So I forget what it was.
Yeah. Hopefully we can hopefully we can start seeing signings here soon of players that are gonna come in. Are we seeing our players leaving? So maybe once the season is over, they'll get to signing players.
Well, Pekka's coming back, which I know Scott was really happy about.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of good timing.
Oof.
Oh, that was a miss. Bad deflection. Oh.
You said the security back there.
He's their goal scorer, I think. 8 goals, 3 assists.
Who, Davis?
Yeah.
Thank you, statistician AJ.
Stats brought to you by AJ tonight.
Stats brought to you by AJ.
Yeah, he does more research.
Until halftime.
He probably does more research than us, anyways. So.
Until halftime, and then he's got to go to bed. That was the agreement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And no complaining.
And then the second one is the one that has the beard. That's white, and he has 6 goals and 2 assists.
What's his name?
He's the one that I think is number 12.
Number 12. Are you looking at Fat Mob?
No, I'm watching on this.
Oh, you're watching on that?
And I just remembered.
Yeah, you remembered it?
Oh no, it's number 18.
18.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna go out to the journey?
I got some work I need to do here, but I'm gonna try to. Seems like it's gonna be pretty packed though, because I guess the students are getting in free now.
At what time is it?
5 o'clock.
They play at 5, or do they play the late game?
They play the early game.
Fuck.
And then Samba plays at 7:30.
When, Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
I can get to Samba game. I just get out at 6, and I don't think I'd probably get like 10 minutes before the end of the game. Oh. Phoenix there with a good chance.
Didn't get it.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? Asante?
Yeah, Samuel Asante. He was captain.
Was he with them last year?
Yes. Oh no, I don't think he was.
I don't think he was, man, because this year he's been killing it. He's very dangerous, you know.
He's like Rafa size.
Yeah, he's small, but he's quick. He's quick and very dangerous. If he catches you one-on-one, he's for sure beating you. Coming to Tampa in 2019, the USL experience.
We had that 2 years ago.
Right. Uh-oh. Oh. Minute 33 or 34. What you think of the game?
Which one?
What do you think of the game so far?
I think it's kind of even. Both teams have had a couple of chances.
Right.
I think Louisville's probably had the better of it. But
number 5 there has that braid like Rodrigo Palacio back in his Boca Junior days used to have, and also what was that guy from Italy? He missed the penalty in '94. Baggio, he had that ponytail.
I'm old enough to remember those being called a rat tail.
With the goatee, yeah, the rat tails. Look like Baggio with that goatee going on and the rat tail. Look, there's Phoenix fans right there. There's about a good 15, maybe 20.
Yeah, they had a good turnout. People flying over there.
Yeah, or maybe people that are from Phoenix that live over there. You have a big jumbo screen, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the middle of the field. It's windy, just by the way the flags are flying. It's kind of windy out there, so it's cold and windy.
It's supposed to be chilly.
Yep.
So is it better playing with the wind or against the wind?
I think it's better. If you're gonna, depends what kind of game. If you're an up and down team, you want to play with the wind. But if you're more of a possession type slowly build, I think it doesn't really matter, except for when if you're gonna take like a long shot or whatever. But if you are an up and down running kind of fast break team, you do prefer to play with the wind. And then if you're the goalie, I'm pretty sure they all want to play. They want to play facing their backs to the wind. Because when you get a long shot, you want that shot to the wind kind of help hold up that shot. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't.
Mom's
Love
gonna
you.
give you your cake.
Huh?
Mom's gonna give you your cake after the half.
After the half? Okay. Cake that we made.
Mm-hmm.
Did you decorate it?
I don't know if the chocolate one.
Remember, it's got to have frosting on it.
I do like that both teams are playing with their home uniforms.
Yeah.
Usually you'll see their one's home and the other one's with their white uniform, which I kind of find that to be just with American sports.
Hey, not here, guys. You know that.
Huh?
Not here because you got the breakables behind you.
Oh, right. What?
The breakables on the piano, AJ. You want to hear Mom get upset? Stop. Hey, you want to go to bed?
I had it.
Set and watch.
I had it.
Phoenix is building up. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus.
So something tells me there's going to be a good shot here, AJ.
I can feel it.
Oh. Coming down. Asante.
I like it. That's a different look from Phoenix Rising. A lot of times you'll see him asking for that ball from him down into space. Not the case. Drops off.
It's been a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow. That's always convenient. Yellow.
So after this, we got Sounders 2 or Sounders and Timbers 2.
I wish that game started at 6.
What do you got for
Clock.
Then I could watch it.
Well, not everything's about you, buddy. Oh, somebody, there's a post on it from PRFC Fan Show. Lou City fans taking a bad turn, had one come to our supporter section and start swinging.
Uh-oh.
Why would you do that? That's stupid.
They've probably been drinking for hours now, tailgating, so you're always going to see those type of fans out there.
Yeah, everyone has them, including us.
Yeah, everyone has them. So
I'll
don't
never
be surprised if somebody starts swinging, somebody else hits you, and then you're there crying about it.
I'll never forget the first RGV match. You went to the first RGV match down there that was at Texas A&M RGV or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Where it was at the college stadium and outside we had kind of a battle of band, or not we, I guess Mission City 18 had a battle of the bands with them and the wannabe Stampede at the time.
Yeah. That's a good one.
They got in each other's face. I was like, holy cow. I thought you guys were going to throw down for sure.
Yeah, it was really
Well, I think a couple of them got kicked out too from our side.
On that game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
I think at halftime, a couple, there was, I wasn't part of it,
Yeah.
But I think a couple of them got removed at halftime for, an incident, back in the food court area.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
I remember that, but
Wow, that was high.
I do remember last year's when we first went out to the HEB park.
Mm-hmm.
One of their supporters during the tailgate time came over here and tried to moon us. He forgot to realize that there were like 20 cops standing around.
Oh no!
He got taken straight to jail. He got aggressive with them when they were arresting him, so even worse, made it worse. Ooh.
Were you surprised no card on that? Oh.
You can't tell with refs now, man. What game was I watching during the? What game was I watching?
Nothing's as bad as the Man U missed call, actually, Man U call with what was it? Raheem, was it Sterling?
Mm-hmm.
And his trip that got the penalty.
Yeah. I was watching Tottenham versus PSV in the Champions League, and the referee warns the same defender, watch it, buddy. The next one's gonna be yellow. And he gives a yellow. It's a Tottenham defender. He gives a yellow to a several plays later. He gives a yellow to a PSV player, and then that Tottenham defender that he had warned does the same exact foul that the PSV player got a yellow for, and he didn't give him a yellow. And so it's just they're human. They're gonna make mistakes, but at the same time, if you're gonna let fouls go, let them go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna call it tight, call it tight on both ways, man. You just can't. And that's how you lose control of games. You start. It's maybe you're not doing it on purpose, but it seems like you're favoring one team than the other. And
well, I think we saw that the last game. Against RGV, where on both sides they kept getting warnings. Where I think if you would have called a yellow early, the physicality would have been down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
He's too high tonight.
He's playing with the wind. It's affecting him. Or he might be just too excited, instead of being that calm finisher that he's always been. Precise finisher.
Come on, Jabba, don't shoot from that. Shoot from half.
It seems like he's too excited to. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's got to be a card.
Yeah, it's a yellow, for sure. Okay, yeah, Max. I'll go ahead and find. We have one on a P. What's that called? PDF. The chats. We'll send them to you. Try to post them also during the off season. If anybody wants to learn the chants, but yeah, we do have about the 15 or so chants that we have. We do have on a PDF, and I'll make sure to get them out to you.
Is there any thoughts on trying to get those passed out, maybe more to the stadium? Maybe not all of them, but
yeah,
like a few of them, to where, hey, if you wanted to participate, because you can kind of pick up what you guys are singing. I think it would be awesome to, especially on the north side there.
Mm-hmm. I know we tried to give it out to 117 there, but it was just the immediate people that were there on 117. and also on
119.
119, 120. But I think that's definitely something we got to work on. But it's also a lot of paper that we got to
Mm-hmm.
for every game. I think we did it this year, first couple of games, and then just went away with it. That's too much paper to be. Takes away money for the brisket. For the beer and the brisket takes away money. But no, yeah. We're also gonna probably have a couple of champ practices during the off season. Once more towards the start of the season, and that's a half. Yeah. So
There's
we'll already know. What do you think? What do you think of the first half?
Pretty even. I think Drogba, especially that open shot he had, I bet you he wishes he had back. And I think there was one where on loose city they had a good shot to, that nobody was on the backside to finish. So both teams had opportunities. Both teams failed. It doesn't feel like a 0-0 where people are sitting back. There's been opportunities that just haven't been converted at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's.
I'll do the coach whining.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna stop this broadcast if I can. I'm gonna use the same link.
Okay.
If I can't, I'll send out a new link for the second half.
Okay.
So, see you guys later.
Yep.